Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And right away, whistles and a flag down. And I believe we'll start the night with a 1st and 15. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. The give is to Elliott. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings
Prescott to throw it. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. 1st down run with Elliott going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. So that'll back him up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Mike 48, Mike 48. Ready? Go, 54, 54 line.
gun. Here's Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
First and 10.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Shy of midfield. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson, rush coming, and he's taken down. Jalen Smith gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. We're scoreless after 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
The tackle made by Jalen Smith. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cowboys' 28-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Ingram.
Well, that rate picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
As soon as I saw him break, contain, and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
No, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Throwing Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Prescott fires one out wide, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Prescott looks to throw on first. And that's Elliott, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Check 48 the mark. Check 48 the mark. Here we go 47. 48
First down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be...
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A 5-yard touchdown run, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 42. Running right, this is Ingram. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On second down, here's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson rolling to his right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. And a second field goal here gets them back within a couple at 8-6 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Second and 5 now. Jackson. Snead's got it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
18 on the play.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Ingram again, a 1st down carry. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
on 2nd down, Ingram. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 19-yard line. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
Third down.
Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the third time tonight. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. And they're going to take the lead here as it's now 9-8. So that one is his third of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there and a first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. A first down run for Elliott. Not going to pan out. He'll, in fact, wind up losing a couple.
Calais Campbell on the stop. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
On the RPO, that's complete right side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. A give to Elliott. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A pickup of 5 yards. First down, Dallas. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Trying to get cute.
Often that we see big plays end in disaster.
Trying to get too cute.
Had
to get spanked.
He had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line, like
Had to get cute. Just right in the end zone. Had to get pretty.
that on a big play? Do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out of it, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19. From the gun, it's Jackson. And brought in by Jarrell Adams. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. From the gun, Jackson. And Adams has it, complete. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down.
4 yards.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. They'll try to run some clock with Ingram. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now.
2 yards.
That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Operating from the gun, Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. On first down, Ingram. There goes Mark Ingram. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram. 48 yards, and the Ravens will extend their lead.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Oh, look at this. They're not even going to get the 2-point play off. Maybe too much indecision. It's going to cost them 5 yards. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
15. Cowboys 8. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating.